Hello friends, welcome to Education for You channel. Today I am going to discuss about IGNOU term and exam promotion policy. Okay, recently IGNOU has announced that it will be promoting all its students who are registered for various courses. But lot of confusion is there among the students. So you should watch this video for clarifying all your doubts. Let's see what are the contents of this video. In this video I will be discussing about list of courses or programs eligible for promotion and list of courses and programs that are not eligible for promotion, and you will be knowing which exams exactly will be exempted. This is one of the most confusing aspect of the recent announcement. And how marks will be awarded for promoted subjects. Also you will know how to not avail exemption. Suppose if you want to not avail exemption, then how you can do that, and when marks will be awarded. Okay, lot of students are asking why my marks have not been updated. Lastly, we have some suggestions by experts on should you avail exemption or not. Okay, so please watch till the end. I would also request you to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more news on IGNOU term and examinations, and hit the bell icon. Also, if you have any doubts or suggestions, please post them in comment section. So let's start. First of all, these are the list of courses that are eligible for promotion. So under UG programs, you can see first year BA, G, BCom, BSc, BSW, BTS, BA, VTM, BBA, retailing. These are exempted. Okay, so students of these courses will be auto promoted. Next, second year BA, BCom, BSc, BSW, BTS, BBA, retailing will also get promoted. Okay, similarly PG programs, that are first year of the PG programs, okay, MCom, MEG, MHD, MPS, MAH, MSO, MAPC, MEC, MPA, MAAN, MGPS, MARD, MSc, DFSM, MSc CFT, MSW, MSWC, MAEDU, MADE, MAAE, MTTM, MAPY, MAVDS, MAWGS, MAGD, MATS, MAJ, MC. Okay, these courses will be considered for auto promotion. Okay, similarly January 2020 sessions BCA first to fifth semesters. Similarly MCA first to fifth semesters. Okay, then MBA, MBA, B&F, MSc, MSCS first and third semesters. These are eligible programs for auto promotion. Similarly, what are the courses or programs that are not eligible for promotion? Let's see. So, courses of B.Ed, BLIS, BHM, MHA, BSc, BCom AF, BCom CAA, BCom FCA, BBA Services Management, MCom MAFS, MCom FT, MCom BPCG. These courses are not eligible for auto promotion. So, if you are studying in any one of these programs, it is very heartbreaking. Okay. because you will not be eligible for getting any promotion in your term end examinations. So let's see which exams exactly will be exempted. Okay. In the undergraduate programs, the first year students registered in July 2019 will be exempted from appearing in term end examination of first year in June 2020. Okay. Similarly, the second year students re-registered in July 2019 will be exempted from appearing in term end examination of second year. Okay. The students of CBCS UG programs registered in July 2019 will be exempted. Okay. For BCA, students of intermediate semesters re-registered in January 2020 will be exempted from appearing in term and examination of their respective intermediate semester in June 2020. Okay. Similarly, for postgraduate programs, for PG programs, the students of first year registered in July 2019 will be exempted. Okay. For MCA, students of intermediate semesters re-registered in January 2020 will be exempted from appearing in term end examination. For MBA or MBA, B and F, students of intermediate semesters re-registered in Jan 20 may be exempted. Okay. So let's see exactly how the promotion policy work. Okay. So type of course, here I have taken two examples. One is semester based courses, okay, like MCA, BCA, MBA, etc. So exams that are exempted are those courses or those semesters you have registered or re-registered in January 2020. Basically, actually first year and first sem students are not supposed to get any doubts because they will be auto promoted. Okay, but most of the cases intermediate semester or years candidates have lot of doubts, because suppose here I have given one example. If a candidate has re-registered in sem 4 in January 2020 and also has a backlog of 3 subjects in semester 3, okay, then some candidates are thinking that they will be auto promoted for all sem 3 and sem 4 exams also, but it is false. Okay, it is not correct. Only semester 4 exams will be exempted. Mark my words, only semester 4 exams will be exempted. This has been confirmed by me personally uh, through IGNO's email and also through regional center also. Okay, so one has to appear for semester 3 exams as usual. So whatever backlogs you have, okay, you have to appear for them. Only semester 4 or any semester you have re-registered in January 2020 cycle are only going to be exempted. Okay, for non-semester courses the same will apply. Here I have given one example. Actually, June 2020 exams are exempted. Okay, so for appearing in June 2020 exam, semester wise programs will be eligible for eligible that are re-registered or registered on January 2020. Similarly, for yearly courses, in order to eligible for June 2020 session, you have to be registered or re-registered in July 2019. Okay, so if you are re-registered for second year in July 2019 and and also have a backlog of 2 subjects in first year, suppose, okay, then only second year exams will be exempted. Okay, you have to appear for first year exams as usual. Okay, so don't be confused, you have to prepare for previous backlogs. Okay, you will not be getting any exemption from IGNOU for those backlogs. So now let's see how marks will be awarded for promoted subjects. Okay, now for semester based courses, suppose you have registered for sem 1, okay, in January 2020. So your marks will be awarded on basis of your semester 2. Similarly, if you are studying in or re-registered in other sems other than semester 1, okay, previous semester marks will be taken for awarding the marks. Okay, so your performance on previous semester will matter. Similarly, for non-semester based courses, for students registered in first year will be awarded as per second year marks. Okay, similarly, second year students will be awarded as per first year marks. So how you can not avail exemption, let's see. Okay, suppose you want to not avail exemption because you are confident that you will be getting more marks, then you can prefer appearing for exams in upcoming exams, that are going to be held in the month of February and March 2021. Okay, or thereafter also you can appear. Okay, say in June or December you will be having exams, okay, this year, or in next year also you can appear. Okay, so this is one of the frequently asked question, when marks will be awarded, when I will be getting marks updated in my grade card. Okay, when you pass all the remaining exams, IGNOU will automatically add the marks and will issue certificates accordingly. Okay, so don't worry about updation of marks, it will be taken care of by IGNOU administration. Now this is $1,000,000 question, should I avail exemption or not? Okay, let's see what our experts are considering. It totally depends on you. Okay, but for guiding you, here are few points that you have to keep them in your mind. Okay, first and foremost thing is your performance in term end examination, that is being considered for awarding marks. Suppose you are studying in semester 4, okay, and that semester will be promoted. Okay, so if you have appeared in semester 3 and you got very good marks, then you should definitely opt for promotion. Okay, suppose your sem 3 marks are like 50% or something. Okay, and you are confident that you will pass your semester 4 with more higher percentage, you should definitely appear for the examinations. Okay, and your overall percentage will also matter. Okay, suppose your overall percentage is less than 60 and you want to make it more than 60, for that, if you have confidence and faith in yourself, please go and appear for the examination. Okay, there is nothing wrong in appearing for the exempted papers. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you got clarity on the examination. Please like this video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon because we will be uploading more and more videos on IGNOU. If you have any suggestions or comments or questions, please ask them in comment section. Thank you.